Today, I'll be playing Azalea. This deck looks to fire a bunch of arrows, and with Azalea, I can give them Dominate.
Today I'll be playing Viserai, looking to make rune chants and mix arcane and physical damage into some big turns.
Okay. I'll play first. I'm going to start with a Whisper of the Oracle, an opt 2. I'll bottom both of those. And then play a second Whisper of the Oracle. Opt 2. I'll put them back on top. I'll activate the Death Healer. Pitching a blue, floating 2. And put an arrow into my arsenal. Face up. Draw a card. And then I'm going to activate Azalea. I'm going to put the card from my arsenal on the bottom of my deck. And then flip the top one. It is a yellow headshot. So we get +2 because it was put into my arsenal face up. And then it also gains Dominate. And I will send that arrow in. 5 with Dominate.
I'll block 3.
Oh, okay, take 2. Take 2. And I'll arsenal and pass the turn. Since I'm playing first, I didn't really want to let Matt filter his hand. But thanks to Azalea's Dominate, I can get a bit of chip damage and then let him block with just one card.
Spellblade Strike, which creates a Moonblade token. Right there. Or a rune chant.
I'll block for 3. Take 1.
I will Arsenal drop. Spellblade Strike is a good start. At least it gets me 1 rune chant. I mean, would have liked to make more, but you know, next turn hopefully can swing with it.
I'll play Whisper of the Oracle for my arsenal and opt 4. I'm going to keep 2 of them on top and put the other 2 on the bottom. I'll activate the Death Healer. Floating 1 resource. I will put a headshot into the arsenal. And then draw a card. And then I'll activate Azalea, putting this onto the bottom. Then flipping another headshot, but this one will gain Dominate. When I cast Whisper of the Oracle, I happened to find a red headshot on top. So what I did is I stacked it second from the top, activated Death Dealer, and then this way I can use Azalea to give it Dominate. And I will play that for my arsenal. Coming in for 6.
I will block 2.
And take
So
4.
take 4.
Alright, I will arsenal and pass the turn.
Okay, I will start with Bloodspill Invocation. I'll play Amplified Arcane from Arsenal. And that creates 1 rune chant and sends 1 rune chant at you.
I'm coming in for 6 plus the rune chance.
6 plus the rune chant. So let's put 1 there. Playing against Trevor, I know he likes to use his life as a resource, so maybe he won't block everything and let me get a couple of rune chants.
I'll block for 6, and then I'll take the 1 rune chant.
Okay. I got no go again, so that is it.
Really only need to shoot 1 arrow per turn, so I'm happy to just block with a couple cards here. Alright, so I'll play a Come to Fight. Floating 1 resource. So the next attack action gains +3, and then I will shoot an arrow from my arsenal. And Salvage Shot, if it hits, it will be put on the bottom of my deck. Coming in for 8. I couldn't give the arrow Dominate, at least not without blindly using Azalea. But 8 damage is 8 damage. Matt's not the only one who can do big attacks.
Let's block 2.
Take 6.
Take 6.
And that will
And
pop the invocation. Alright, I will pass the turn.
Well, I didn't really want to lose that invitation, but that's a lot of damage to be taken, and would use all my cards to block it, so didn't really want to do that. And hey, I've got another invocation in hand. Let's start with Bloodfill Invocation. Another one up, and then attack with a Room Flash. Room Flash costs 1 less to play for each room chant you control. 2, 1 coming at you, 1 created.
I'll block 3 and take the 1 arcane.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll activate the Death Dealer, floating 1 resource, and I will put a Ridge Rider shot into my arsenal. So draw first off of the Death Dealer, and then I opt afterwards. I will put it on the bottom.
I was hoping to find a better arrow to give Dominate to, but I guess I'll just have to settle for the Ridge Rider shot.
I will play a Come to Fight. Next attack action gains +2, and then fire my arrow. Coming in for 6.
Block 6.
Okay. And I'll Arsenal and pass it.
Big block here to try to keep the invocation on board. I really just want to get some rune chants going. This is not looking good. I will just play a Vigor Rush, which is 4 and 1 rune chant coming at you.
I'll block 4 and take the rune chant. This card is really hard to make actually do something. I mean, at least it helps trigger like Viserai, but
Yes.
it's kind of awkward. Alright. I'll play Foresight from my arsenal, floating 1 resource. And because it was played from arsenal, I will opt 2. I'll keep 1 on top and put the other on the bottom. Then I'll activate Death Dealer to load a Hamstring Shot. And then I will send in the Hamstring Shot, coming in for 8.
At this point, he's at a low enough life total that even without Dominate, this will still present a lot of damage. So he's going to have to block here.
I will block 8.
Oh, alright.
I might have thought about taking some of this, but there's that on-hit effect that I just really cannot pay for right now. I'll do this. Arsenal up and pass.
Alright, I'm gonna break my Talismanic Lens and opt 2. I will keep both of them on top. I will activate the Death Dealer, pitching a red, and putting a Ridge Rider shot into my arsenal. I will draw a card, and then opt, but I already know what's on the top, so I'll just keep it there. Next, I will play a Come to Fight, and then a Foresight, so that uses both resources there. And then use Azalea's ability to put this onto the bottom. And flip a Ridge Rider shot into the arsenal, which will then trigger its opt, and I will put that on the bottom as well. And then coming in with Dominate for 10.
This is kind of awkward. My only arrow is my only blue card, and in order to use Death Dealer, I have to put that card into my arsenal. So I'm not going to have as many resources that I need, and I'm going to have to settle for the mediocre arrow off the top. But 10 damage Dominate is still 10 damage.
I will block 3 and only take 7.
Alright. And then we'll pass the turn.
I'll break the Mage Master Boots. To read the runes, go again.
Okay.
Create 3 rune chant tokens.
Alright.
And then I will play a Spellblade Strike. So that attacks with the 3 and creates 1 off of Viserai and 1 off itself, so it creates 2.
Alright.
So it is
Coming in for 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Alright, so let's be honest. I'm so far ahead at this point. I can just eat the damage. 6 damage. Yeah, okay. Sure.
I will not block and take all of it.
Well, finally found a card that gave me some real chance, but feels a little too late.
That should be fine. I will start with a Whisper of the Oracle. Opt 4. Apparently that's all I do. I will put 2 on top and then the other 2 on the bottom. I'm going to activate my Bullseye Bracers and load a Sickle Shot into my arsenal. And then I will play the Sickle Shot and it gets an additional +1 to the end of turn.
Gotta block that.
I'll activate the Death Dealer. And breaks the chain, of course. And put a Salvage Shot into my arsenal and draw a card. And then I will activate Azalea, putting this onto the bottom. And flipping a red Hamstring Shot into my arsenal. It will gain Dominate, and I will send it in for 5.
Yeah, that's thing to lock for 3.
Alright.
That's it.
Good game.
As effective as they were, I am so done with Whisper of the Oracle. No more opting. My brain hurts.
Apparently, Viserai is living legend and can't even beat what's supposed to be the worst class in the game. Yeah, alright.